hate when like your face itches after you just did your foundation. It's so annoying. It's like you gotta pat it. Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, hi, hello, how are you doing? I am Jordan. I know, before you guys yell, I've been gone for like 2 months. But if you're a subscriber who knows me, you know what I've been going through the last month. And if you don't know what I've been going through, I'm not going to mention it right now because I just don't feel like negative vibes should be thrown in my video right now. But let's just say I've had a rough month, but I'm living my life individually and independently right now, if that gives any hints. But yeah, but I'm finally back. I'm better than ever right now, and I'm just really happy that I'm here filming for you guys. Today I decided to do a drugstore makeup tutorial where I used all drugstore products. The only thing I didn't use was that wasn't drugstore was my brows, and that's just because the NYX brow pencil doesn't match my eyebrows very well, so I use the Benefit Precisely brow pencil. And I honestly believe that if you're gonna go for a brow product, go high end, because there really is a difference to me. But that's just, I guess it's just personal preference. I hope you guys enjoy this tutorial. I hope you guys are happy that I'm finally back. I'm happy I'm back. I'm happy I just got through that whole video, and I promise you I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going to disappear for a month again. I'm over it. Sadness is done. I'm ready to be back and just filming for you guys. But let's jump into the video and let's get started. But I'm going to be starting off by priming my face with the NYX Studio Perfect Photo Loving Primer. I use this stuff a lot when I was first getting into makeup, but honestly I don't use this primer very often. But I do think it's a good primer that it like fills your pores or whatever, and it's from the drugstore, so like it's affordable, why not? And it makes my skin feel really smooth. So now we're gonna go along with my eyes. I'm gonna be priming them with the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. This is the greatest concealer in all the land. I use this every single day in my routine, so this isn't just like for this video. I just literally love this stuff. But I'm gonna blend that in with a Real Techniques beauty sponge, which is also drugstore. All the brushes I'm gonna be using are basically drugstore except for one, but it can be found at Nordstrom Rack. Now that I have my eyes concealed, I'm gonna be jumping into this e.l.f. Prime and Stay finishing powder. Literally broke off the cap, I'm sorry, and this is in the shade light medium, and I'm literally just going to be setting my eyes with that. Now I'm going to be going in with this Wet n Wild Mega Contouring Palette. I just picked this up the other day, but I have used this before, and this is like the best contouring duo ever. It's like $5, and it's so worth it. Like, it's just as good as like my Hoola bronzer or any of my other setting powders that I have that are like higher end. But I'm going to be using that darker contour shade and throwing it into my crease. So now for the eyes, I'm going to be going into this NYX Cosmic Metals palette. I'm going to go in with this like coppery toned brown, and I'm just going to use my finger and throw it all over my lid. I'm going to be going back in with that e.l.f. brush and just kind of blending it up into my crease. And I'm going to dip into that palette still and kind of just blend it and work it upwards. And then I'm just going to kind of drag out any excess color here on the side. But that's it for the eyes for now. Okay, let's move on to our face now. I'm going to be using two foundations because one of them is too dark for me and one of them is too light for me, but I'm fake tan right now. Like under here I'm like way tanner, but I'm going to be using the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Foundation and the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation. They both retail for around, this is like $5 or so, and this is like $7. So, and they're both from the drugstore. But what I do with this is I just pour the Maybelline Fit Me one onto my hand, and I kind of just brush this onto my skin. Again, I know I look psycho putting this on right now, but I promise you the rest of my body is tan. And then I just use this to neutralize. And I'm using an e.l.f. Foundation blurring brush. This brush is seriously one of the best brushes I've ever used. Not even kidding. Okay, and don't forget to take this down your neck because you're going to want to match it. And I know I look really crazy right now, but I promise you it's all going to be fine. It'll be fine. Okay, and now we're going to go back in with that Real Techniques sponge and just blend it all out and make sure that everything is super seamless. Okay, now that we have the foundation done, we're going to go in with the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. I have it in the shade 20, and we're just going to throw this under our eyes, on our nose, down the bridge of our nose, you know, right here, and then right here. This is just like highlighting my face a little bit, throwing it on all the high points of my face. I love this concealer, seriously. I love it. Now I'm going to be setting my face, and I'm just using that the same e.l.f. setting powder that we used to set our eyes earlier with a Wet n Wild. This is like their powder brush, and I'm just going to be setting my face with it, and I'm just going to be pouncing it into my face like so. I'm also going to be setting like the underneath of my eyes using my my sponge with that Wet n Wild, just the lighter color, and kind of pressing it underneath there and lightening up that area a little bit. And I'm also going to set right here with that powder and anywhere that I highlighted. I seriously could not rave more enough. This powder, the lighter powders, is to die for, and so is the bronzer. Like you're about to live. But I'm gonna bronze up my face with this. Be careful, this is very pigmented. But I'm using the same exact brush I used to powder my face with, and just going in and contouring, or bronzing more so. I'm going to be bronzing up my forehead areas, basically any of the areas that I feel needs a little life back into them. I'm sorry if I'm being so weird today. I just haven't filmed in so long, and it's kind of like nostalgic for me right now. I just can't believe I'm like actually here and actually in front of the camera, because I haven't just been motivated enough. So I'm just like proud of myself right now that I'm like able to sit here in front of you guys and like film an entire video, just because I have had like a rough month, to say the least. But I'm gonna go in with that setting powder underneath there, the same one from that Wet n Wild duo, and I'm gonna carve out my contour. Doing this just makes the contour a little sharper. And then for some reason I always go back in with a little bit of bronzer while I'm doing this, and just kind of like make sure to add just a little bit more color in case any of it wiped away from that powder. And then I'm just gonna wipe that powder away really quick with the same brush. But now for blush, I'm gonna be using the Milani Baked Blush in the shade Luminoso. This is a crowd favorite by every YouTuber possible. Seriously, like, do you even do makeup if you don't have that that blush? But I'm just gonna apply it. It's a very pretty color, and it has like a gold reflect in it. It's stunning. It's like gives you almost like a satin finish. One last thing before we move on, I'm gonna go ahead and do my bottom eyelash line. I'm gonna go in with that bronzy color and the same brush we used earlier, and I'm just gonna run it underneath my lower lash line. You don't have to be neat with this at all. Beautiful. This is the best drugstore product, and one of my favorite, like all-time favorite products right here. Literally. It's the Maybelline Master Chrome Highlighter. This is the best. I've convinced all my friends to buy it. Literally, I think every one of my sorority sisters who I've told about this has bought it and been like, thank you. We're gonna just throw that on here. like down the bridge of my nose, on the cupid's bow, up here, why not everywhere? And then I always go in and blend all that out. Now for our eyelashes, literally just gonna curl them. These are Tweezerman eyelash curlers. I would assume that you could get Tweezerman at the drugstore. I don't know though. And then we're gonna go in with the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise mascara. I'm going in with this Milani, I can't even read it, but it's Milani liner. It's Milani lip liner in the shade All Natural number 4. I love this. This is like my favorite eyeliner, clearly. Like it's like down to the brim. But I'm just gonna line my lips with this. We're gonna go in with my favorite lipstick from the drugstore of all time. This is by NYX, or NYX, whatever you call it. This is their soft matte lip cream in the shade Abu Dhabi. I think I have used this in like the last 7 of my tutorials because there's no other lipstick that I love more. Now for the last and final step, I'm going to be using the Milani Make It Last Setting Spray. Shout out to my roommate Ashley for loaning me this. I didn't go out and get this. Throw our hair back and let's shower, ladies. Okay, so this is the finished product right here. Got a banging highlight on. I used all drugstore products for this video. They are all seriously incredible products. Shout out my favorite drugstore's products that I used in this video. So I really like these. This is the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless and the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation. The Maybelline Master Chrome is definitely something that if you're taking anything from this video, this is the best highlighter on the market, drugstore or high-end, no doubt about it. The contour palette is amazing. Clearly, Abu Dhabi is amazing as well, this lipstick shade. All the other products are great as well. Those are just a few that I do use every single day in my routine. So you can definitely get a bang for your buck at the drugstore. Don't be afraid to just go in there and just, you know, have fun. I literally just go in there all the time and buy random stuff just to see if it works, because some stuff works and some stuff doesn't, and you'd just be really surprised. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. There are going to be many more tutorials coming. Like I said in the intro, I am done being depressed or whatever I was in the last month, and I'm just ready to be like happy and film for you guys again and just have some fun. So yeah, but stay tuned for my next videos. If you haven't already, like and subscribe. Like and subscribe, like and subscribe. But I love you guys, and thank you for staying tuned even though I have been gone for like a month. But love you guys.